all over the world, specifically the United States. The outpouring of love has been incredible. I will never forget. Thank you very much.
All right, so that's the video the president posted on Twitter just a few moments ago, 4 minutes. As I said, let's get reaction right now. Dr. Sanjay Gupta is with us as well. What did you see? What did you hear? What do you think, Sanjay?
Well, I mean, he's talked for several minutes there, obviously just extemporaneously, and he's saying, giving some, frankly, a few more details, sort of about how he was not feeling very well at all yesterday, and that he seems to be improving. There's not a lot to read into it, that in terms of his overall health, he looks good. He didn't seem very winded to me. He's obviously sitting down, but no, it just there was. It was good to see him and good to hear him like that. I don't know that we can read more into it, Wolf.
He said, I'm starting to feel good. He said the next couple of days will be important. He said, I'll be back soon. Something that happened, and then he said, we're going to beat this coronavirus. Specifically, he also praised what he called the therapeutics that he's receiving. He insisted they were like miracles. Tell us about that, Sanjay.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. So he's received a couple of different therapeutics. One is a pretty very experimental, hasn't even been authorized under the Emergency Use Act, called monoclonal antibodies. And he received that, sounds like, again, going back to the doctor's press conference, received that on Thursday, 48 hours ago, they said this morning. So that is a type of therapy that basically is giving you antibodies. Antibodies are what you're trying to create when you give a vaccine. Another way to have them, at least temporarily, is to get the antibody therapy. In this case, monoclonal antibody therapy, it's called. And, even though there's not a lot of data around it, there's a lot of enthusiasm because it's basically this idea you have the infection, you need to basically beat back the infection, and if you have enough antibodies, that's easier for it to happen. So maybe it's a benefit of these antibodies. He also got remdesivir, which is an emergency use